What about the healing? What up, what up, what up, what up? To my peeps, my day ones, my day twos, my new news, welcome. I'm Trinity, and thank you for clicking on the channel. Thank you for your love, your support, and thank you for watching. All right, so let's get into it. I'm just going. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I'm gonna start out like this, because if I start out this way, I'm gonna start out talking about you. Based off of this information, you are someone that have been through a lot, but you have made up in your mind that you're not going to allow people, places, things, experiences, the past, your childhood issues, your insecurities that was in the past, people projecting, people opinions, disturb your peace, disturb your thoughts, disturb your joy, your happiness, disturb what you got going on in your AO, your household, and your business. You've had year after year after year in the past where you had to be bothered with people and be bothered with all kinds of interference and negative energy, and you still are bothered with those things right now. But as it stands today, it don't matter what people do. You do you. You take care of you. You love you. You give to you. You lift you up. You keep your mind, your body, your soul, and your spirit in alignment with the Most High. You keep your mind, your body, your soul, and the spirit aligned with the truth. You keep yourself in alignment with your goals, your dreams, your ambitions, and foremost, your purpose, your destiny. Those deep down truths, the good, the bad, the ugly. You confront, you look at, you evaluate, you heal, you face it. You do your own reflection. You don't have to run from other people's opinions and other people's reflections and throwing up the mirror and throwing up shade. You don't have to run from that. You do your own reflection. You look at your own self. You tell your own self about your own self. The good, the bad, the ugly. That's the difference. That makes up the difference, because when you can tell your own self that you ain't right, when you can tell your own self that that is ugly, that's an ugly trait, that looks ugly on you, when you can tell yourself, go sit down somewhere, when you can tell yourself that that ain't right and you need your butt whooped, and you don't wait for other people to tell you, you don't wait for other people to shade, you don't wait for other people to try to project and make you feel small and make you feel little. No, you tell your own self. Because when you can be honest and truthful within you and tell your own self, that takes the power away from other people thinking that they can come in and tell you about you. There is nothing that nobody can tell you about you if you will see your own reflection and you tell your own self the truth about the ugliness that's deep down inside that we all have. We all have an ugly trait. We all have something we got to heal. We all got something that we got to deal with. And it's not I deal with it right. I ain't dealt with that. I'm good. No. When you get done dealing with that, then you need to go and peel another layer and deal with that. and then peel another layer and deal with that. Every day you own this earth, it is something that you need to deal with. There is work to do within you. But as I said, the good, it's going to be good times. It's going to be good things, good memories. Everything ain't bad. Everything ain't ugly. It's the good, the bad, and the ugly. And out of all three of those, you must experience all of them. At each time in your life, or at one time you got the good. Next span, you got the bad. The next span, you got the ugly. Or it can break up in increments. You can have the good today, tomorrow the bad, the ugly the next day. It doesn't matter which way it comes out, which way you deal with it, as long as you deal with it. You don't allow people, places, and things to come in and tell you about you. You tell yourself about you. You show yourself who you are. All of you. You reveal and deal with all of you. You don't run from yourself and run from your issues and then allow other people to see you and tell you about you. No, that's not how it works. And if you're doing that, if you're allowing that to happen, then that's why you always depressed and oppressed and you always going through something. Because that's what they want. They want to have the opportunity to come in and hurt you. They want to have an opportunity to oppress you. They want to have an opportunity to depress you. They want to have a say-so in your journey and in your path. But you take all of that away when you take accountability for you and who you are and what you stand for, right? So if you know who you are and what you stand for, then you are in charge of your healing. You are in charge of those dark places that majority of people that don't want to go to, don't want to deal with, don't want to reflect, don't want to see. You are in charge of those. That is your responsibility to heal, to reflect, to look at. Not anybody else's. But when you run and press down and act like it ain't there and act like you don't got to deal with it and it's not your responsibility, then here come somebody else. Here come when you happy, you full of joy. Your life is hot and popping. You ain't had a glow up. You ain't had a roll up. Your money is hot and popping. You on a roll. Everything is just everything. Then here they come. Because you high. And they gotta knock you down and get you down low. So what they do is they come at that time when you high and pull up the mirror for your reflection. Those things that you're running from. Those things that you don't want to deal with. But when you take your own mirror and turn it around and look at your own self, you take that power away from them. They don't have nothing. They don't know what to do with you. They don't know how to deal with you. Because you know the good, you know the bad, you know the ugly about you. You confronted the good, you confronted the bad, and you confronted the ugly. You have looked at and accepted the good. You have accepted and healed the bad. And you have accepted and reflected and healed the ugly. So they can hold the mirror up, but when you look at yourself, you have already accepted. You have already looked at. You've already reflected. You've already forgiven. You already restored. You already renewed. You already transformed. So when they pull up the mirror and you look at yourself, you're able to look at yourself in good grace and consciousness. Everything looking good. It may have been a part of me that was ugly, but I accept that part of me. It's a part of me, and the part I don't like and I can't accept, I've healed that. So pull up that mirror, and when they pull it up and you're able to smile, and you're able to say, okay, all right, I know all of that. I already worked on all of that. I already accepted that. What could they do with you? You've done something that they can never do because they keep running from their own reflection. They keep running from their own problems and issues and insecurities. But here you are. They think they're going to be able to pull the mirror up on you and be able to get you and depress you and oppress you. But they come up short every time. Because who I'm talking to, you already did that work. And you continue to work each layer and layer and layer. So, for those of you I'm talking to, I had to break that down to you to get you to understand and understand and overstand the work that you're doing, the healing that you're doing, the transmental power, the transformative power that you are addressing within those wounds, those open wounds, and those things that you have been dealing with and have dealt with in the past. It's all because someone is looking, someone is trying, someone is digging, someone is searching for a way to come at you, to oppress you, to depress you, to get you down low, to hurt you, to harm you, to hurt your feelings, to harm you, where you not able to recover. But see, like that song my mama liked, you beat them to the punch. This time, you beat them to the punch. You beat them to the punch. Yeah, that old song. You beat them to the punch. And so this time, when they tried to come with the okie doke, you already knew what was up. You already did this. You already know what's up. All you could do was smile. So that's what you do. That's why you have to heal. That's why you've been through so much. That's why it's one thing after another. One thing after another. One thing after another. Because now that you have done all that stuff and went through all of that, they can't do nothing with you. They're trying to find a way to depress you, to oppress you, to come against your mind, to confuse you. But you know too much. You know who you are. And what I like to say, who and what you represent. Can't nobody take that away from you. That is why you had to go through all the pain and suffering that you went through. That is why your life is not like everybody else. You're not like everybody else. Why you are isolated. And why you are isolated. Why you're going through some things you're going through now. Because it's another layer. But when you get done with that layer and you get done with all of that work and you continue on, you have to know that when you are healing, it's a life work. But boy, oh boy, somebody said in the comments they had went through so much pain and went through so much stuff. But the peace, after you go through all of that, and these people just keep coming, they just keep coming, they just keep coming. The peace that you have when you're when people are attacking you, the peace that you have, can't nobody do nothing with you. Can't nobody stop you. Can't nobody hurt you because your mind is at peace. You have already been through what they're trying to take you through. You've already been there so many times. And just because they projected, just because they sent something out, okay. I've been here already. I already know how to deal with this. Do you not understand the connection? See, with readings like this, God is bringing back to your remembrance. See, this is the time where a lot of the collective that have been through HELL in their life continuously. This is how you are able to have peace when you look at all the stuff that's going on. You're able to really, really have peace. I didn't say you don't hurt or you don't, I'm not saying that you don't get bothered a little bit or a little, not bothered. I'm not going to say you don't get concerned. That's the right word. Concerned about things that's happening right now in the world. But do you get bothered? Do you get out of character? Do you get hurt? You know how to detach. You can look at a thing and detach from that thing also. Because if it's happening, God knows that it's happening. And if God knows, then God's got a plan, and I'm going to have faith, and I'm going to trust the process. Not what I see, but I'm going to trust the process. So, I told you about you. So, somebody's trying to come in and disturb you. They want to come in and disturb your peace. You're too peaceful. You at peace when everything that they throwing your way and projecting and all the things that they doing behind the scenes and all the extra work and all the extra hardship and all the stuff that they're planning. They plotting and planning on your behalf behind the scenes. But when they come and they look at you, when they come and they see you, when they come and get a glimpse, you always at peace. It's not, you're not giving any type of remnant that you are in any type of pain, suffering. You're not looking sick. You're not down in the dumps. You're just not with all the work, all the plotting, all the planning, all the people to come together to plot and plan, all the recruiting, all the paying, all the lighting, all the chanting that's going on behind the scenes concerning you. You still have the same stance. That is peace. And what comes out your mouth is peace be still. Unbothered. Unstoppable. Fully persuaded that where I am and what I'm doing and who I am, I'm in alignment and doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Anything outside of that I don't have no interest. Anything outside of that, I'm not getting ready to be bothered. Anything outside of that, no ma'am, no sir. And so when you have a full made up mind that this is what you're going to do, and this is what you're going to believe, and this is what you're going to align with, all that other stuff that's coming against your mind and trying to come at you while you sleep and trying to intervene and trying to come in your household and trying to come, you don't see none of that. Only thing you see is where you're supposed to be. You stay in your lane. You stay in your business. You take care of your business. And anything other than that, you have no interest. You have no interest in these people and places and things that have invested money, time, effort for your downfall, for your destiny, for your life, for you. They want what you have. They want to be you. They want to swap out what you got going on. But at the end of the day, you don't care. See, you're not getting ready to collaborate, and you don't care anything about these people and what they got going on, and you don't have faith in them. Your faith is fully persuaded and one-sided up. Anything other than that, you're not giving your time, you're not giving your effort, and you just don't care about it, one way or another. And they get that. They're trying to disturb you, want to cause conflict and confusion. And like I said numerous times in this video, they want to depress you and oppress you. Either one. If they can get you in either way, depressed or oppressed, that would be, they will be just so happy and so pleased. But each time they come up short, messing with you. Because your mind, your body, your soul, and your spirit has to give them, have to believe them, you have to give them time, give them space in your mind. You got to give them permission. You got to give them the will to come in, the permission to come in concerning you. But your mind is fully persuaded. Your mind is one way and one way only. You're isolated from people, places, and things. These people can no longer have access to you physically, mentally, spiritually. You've cut all the cords. You're not interested. You're not looking. Everything that you have given them permission. You have took all your power back, your contracts. You have severed the contracts, severed the cords. You've took back, everything that you went along with them, that you gave them access to. You closing each one that you figure out you closing them. So they no longer have that access to you. They want to cause conflict. And now that they know that what I just said, you've done all these things, you've closed all these doors, now they are wanting to come in and apologize. They want to come in and call you. They want to come in and tell you how much they miss the relationship. They miss you. They miss the friendship. They want to call you and make amends. But the amends that they want to make is fake. Because the reason why they want to come in, because they're trying to gain an access point. They trying to gain access to you for you to give them permission. Because once they come in, then you're giving them permission again to come back into your energy field. So any way they can find you, any way that they can get you, any way that they ain't tried everything else. So if I can try to text or try to call or try to, social media to come back in, don't fall for the okie doke. Don't get reeled back into this. You got out, stay out. And so I'm gonna leave that right there. This was supposed to be a quick reading, but I went on ahead and allowed me to go on and on. But y'all know what's up. So with that being said, if you got anything out of this, message, put in the comments. Hold up. Wait a minute. No, let's just say this. I'm no longer depressed or oppressed. Miss me with that. I am no longer depressed or oppressed. Miss me with that. Like, hype it up. Share, comment. Let a sister know you with me. Let us share. Let's share the video so they can get out to people who need to hear the message. Don't keep the message for yourself. All right, with that being said, I'm sending you love, I'm sending you healing, and Trinity is